Hello, Gemini. Welcome to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I'm your host, and this is a reading for Gemini for April 8th to the 14th, 2024. We're just doing past, present, and future and clarifiers, so let's jump right in, shall we? Hope you're doing well, Gemini, and if you haven't, I've already done a reading for the new moon solar eclipse for the 8th, so go ahead and check that out as well. So here we go, past, present, and future. Past, we're looking at the Four of Swords. Rest and relax. I was going to say rest and relaxation. It's not necessarily relaxation as it is simply resting and contemplating. Oh, the Eight of Swords. All right, it looks like things are going to get a little hairy for you today. I'm not sure, or this week. But then there's Justice. So that's given me some hope from this. So it looks like we've been in a moment of reflection, of just sitting back, taking a time out, and just reassessing. So let's, before we go here to the Eight of Swords, let's just do the clarifiers for the four. We have the Ten of Cups, which is prosperity. We're looking at wealth, satisfaction, contentment, cups overflowing, people celebrating. So maybe you're resting from a celebration and a victory. Although there's Two of Pentacles, which is also then a change that happened. So change can be tiring sometimes, I'll tell you what. And then followed up with the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is intuition, receptivity. So it would appear that you have been open to some change that happened and it was in your fortune and in your favor. And you might be, in your past, you were resting from that and that's what occurred for you. But now we're here with the Eight of Swords. And there's confusion, there's bondage, there's, the eyes are covered, we're not clear where we're going, what we're doing, and this causes me some pause. So if this is indeed your current state, Gemini, then let's see what else we can do for you here. Well, we've got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is going to say, let's go. Whatever it is, let's go. Shake off these ties, unmask yourself, and let's get to work. We have the Page of Pentacles. So when we look at the Page of Pentacles, we're looking at prosperity, learning, learning how the material world functions. Look at them just contemplating that pentacle, like, ooh, what is this shiny coin? So we have action and contemplation. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Now with the Six of Pentacles, we're looking at the success. This character in the main character in the card here is able to share his wealth. He has the scales there next to my thumb. And they can, to me, that can denote discernment, balance, obviously. And maybe this is what we're looking at. So if you're feeling bound up and it's time to go, I would just maybe make the pros and cons list. Make a list to decide, do I do this or do I do that? Because here we go with Justice then. And Justice is all about the truth and finding out the truth. And she repeats that with the scales in her hands. It's a Libra card. And it's another air sign. Wow, so we have the Seven of Swords, and he's stealing these swords in this card. Now, he could be stealing them from the enemy so that they don't stab him in the back, and you might be playing some shell game right now, Gemini, and let's just assess to see if that's even necessary. We have the Star. This is self-realization and healing. So she is there. I feel very much like your sign. I'm feeling two sides to this right now. So let's see one more card. And she's the Ten of Swords. All right, Gemini. This is dead, done, over with, right? Like it's ruins. It's whatever is coming to an end is going to end. Justice needs to prevail over this, whether you're righting a wrong or finishing up, tying up some loose ends, using your alchemy of the star to do so. using the discernment that you've learned, taking whatever you're intuit from here, because this is stuff from the past that you can bring over and learn from. Let's see what's on the bottom. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen, that again is prosperity and wealth, security and comfort. She is in her garden, counting her pence. So that support underneath all of this, even though this feels like this might be a tricky way of being, of dealing with tricksters or dealing with things that have to come to a swift end, I know that Gemini have a really clear way of doing the pros and the cons. I think that you're quite clever and intelligent in that regard, that you could see both sides of everything, and that you know the next 5 moves to make. I think that's what I get from Gemini and the Geminis that I've had in my life. So perhaps that's the truth for you as well, listening to this. And that's what we have for you. Leave in the comments if you're going through some kind of struggle like this or some kind of big shift. I'd love to hear about it. And if you hadn't seen the solar eclipse new moon reading I did the other day, feel free to do that as well. And, subscribe and like. I'm just starting this channel. I'd love to have you on board. See you until next week. Have a great day.